Today's election day 2024, and it's going to be a rough one, y'all. So I want to talk right now, though, about what we do after, because we are so divided that I'm going to give you a strategy for how to bridge the gap between your side and their side. Because if we don't do that, if we don't find a way to have those stepping stones to meeting each other and helping each other and reconnecting, then we have a real problem for our future. So without further ado, step one is we're gonna just know that he is going to say that he won no matter what. But what actually happens is a stage of or a process of disillusionment in order to find your way toward accepting reality. So what we need to do first is know that our loved ones are going to feel disappointed. And what I want you to do is first validate the feeling. Validate the disappointment. There's a couple things that happens when we offer validation. Validation signals being seen, being heard, and being connected with. The first step you're gonna do is put a boundary around your nervous system. Humans are each other's biome, we are each other's environment. And what that means is that we have mirror neurons in our brains that want to sync up with each other. And so when you put a boundary around your nervous system, what you're doing is you're not allowing the other person to kind of hijack you for regulation, because they're going to be upset and having a lot of feelings. So you're going to first kind of put that mask on yourself. You're going to put a kind of a shield around your nervous system so that you can hold on to it, because what your person that you're talking to needs actually is for you to share your calm. So first we got to make sure that we are calm. So put that boundary around your nervous system. Okay? Then you're going to validate the feelings that they're expressing. So maybe they're disappointed, maybe they're sad, maybe they're angry, whatever the case may be. On the journey toward acceptance of reality, there is a period of understanding that what you thought was going to happen is not what's going to happen. If we validate the feelings first, we calm down, we're communicating, I see you, I connect with you. Then they can calm down because we're meeting the need of being connected with and seen. Okay. Next, we're going to say, that's really disappointing, right? You don't get to yell at me. You don't get to, rage, walk around. You don't get to start a war. You don't get to do any of those things, right? So we're going to put a boundary around their behavior and the actions that they want to take, rooted in that feeling. Because remember, emotion drives behavior. Emotion is intended to make us do something. And so if they're feeling angry that they lost, or that somebody is saying that they lost, they're going to want to do something with that. And that might be what you need to put the boundary around. Nope, you don't get to act like a jerk. That's how it goes. You don't get to be violent. You don't get to scream and yell. You don't get to just have your way and have other people lie so you can have your way. Don't get to do that. Then, once everyone is nice and back and calm, then we're going to say, what was your hopes and dreams? What did you think was going to happen? What needs to change so that you can accept reality? We think about it through the lens of grief work. Then we know what direction to head into. And acceptance of reality can be our North Star. Now, that can look like a lot of different things, right? So if we go back to what that person wanted, hoped for, dreamed for, or expected, then we can say, oh, okay, you had this particular need, and is there another way to meet that need? But I'm going to leave you with this final thought, and that is a quote from some dime store trashy science fiction book I read a long time ago. I don't even remember the author. I don't even know if this is a true statement that the Marines say. However, the Marines say in this trashy book that I read that the Marines don't retreat. They advance in a new direction. And that is what I want you to really keep in mind, because for this country to heal, we're going to have to move forward in a new direction, in a different direction than what we've been doing. Because you know what, frankly, while I may not be a conservative supporter of any stripe as far as what the current iteration of the Republican Party is now, I definitely know that there are people who have been missed. There are people who have had real struggles that definitely need attention. And that ultimately is what has been driving this journey toward authoritarianism. So keep in mind, there is an unmet need. How can we meet the needs of everyone so that we can move forward together? But it starts with validation, which is communicating, I see you, I hear you, and I'm with you. Invalidation, if you respond with, could have been worse, or, yep, life's not fair, that signals invalidation, which also signals disconnection of, we don't see each other, we don't hear each other, and I am not with you. Disconnection is correlated in our animal brain with imminent death. So if you don't want to trigger that response, offer some validation. Anyway, I look forward to seeing y'all. We're going to get through this together. Here is your stepping stone guide to how to make that happen. But it starts with validating feelings, not behavior. Bye.